Hey guys, welcome back. This is our 5th episode for this week of our 3-a-day multiple choice questions. This is DG Makes Math Easy. And we are going to be rocking another 3 questions today. Today we'll look at questions 13, 14, and 15 of this past paper. And let's hit the road. Number 13 says if P equals, so there's a set P and the elements are A and B, then the number of subsets of P is. All right, so we're going to find the subsets first and tell how many of them there are. Then I will show you the shortcut that you can apply to any other question like this. So what are the different sets that we can get from the set A and B? So 1, we can get a null set. 2, we can take out a set with just A, 1 with just B, and 1 with both of them. How many subsets are those? That's going to be 4 subsets. So our answer clearly is C. There's a shortcut to this. Now the number of subsets in a set can be found by using this formula. 2 raised to the power of n, and I'm going to call it n. N is the number of elements in the set. 2 raised to that power. How many elements are in the set? 2. So that's going to be 2 raised to the power of 2, which would give 4. So you can tell then that if there was a set with, let's say, 4 items in it, we could find the number of subsets by doing 2 raised to the power of the number of elements that are in the set. So 2 raised to the power of 4, which would give us 16, and so on. So there are 10 elements in the set. It's 2 raised to the power of 10, and you shall be fine. Number 14, let's look at this diagram. The set P is factors of 6, and we have Q factors of 4. Then the shaded region represents a certain set of numbers, and we are supposed to find out what that is. Now, based on the options that are there, some things are quite clear, that the factors of 4 and 6 can have nothing to do with D whatsoever. Those are definitely multiples. All right, 4, 6, and 8. The 8 is going to cause this one to become completely invalid, of course. 8 is not even a factor of 6 nor 4. Therefore, it cannot be in the shaded region. All right, so we're down to either A or B. But clearly, you just need to say to yourself, we are looking for numbers that would fall in the intersection of P and Q. All right, so numbers that would be factors of 6, and they're also factors of 4. That's definitely B here. What you could do is also list the factors, because there are going to be questions that are not always this simple. So factors of 6, 1, 2, 3, 6. Factors of 4, 1, 2, and 4. And so the common factors, which represents the shaded region, P intersect Q, is going to be 1 and 2. All right. And to our final question of the day, it says 3.25% of $500 is. We're supposed to find out what that is. And all right, so here we go. 3.25% of 500. Now, clearly we need to do some work on whatever fractioning is going in here. So, all right, so 3.25. You can do a number of things, but here we go. 3.25, we're going to rewrite that as an improper fraction. So that will be 13/4. So that's 4 times 3, 12 plus 1, 13. So we have 13/4 being divided by 100, because it's like 13/4%. all right, of 500. So what we're gonna do now is also, I'll show you a shortcut afterwards, but we can completely rearrange this fraction to have, so this is also 100 over 1, and if we're supposed to rearrange this, we can write 13 over 4 is being multiplied by 1 over 100. All right, so this can be rewritten as such, and we still have our times 500 at the end. And now, of course, we can reduce 100 into itself goes 1 time, 100 into 500 goes 5 times. And then we have 13 times 5, which is going to be 65 divided by 4. Once you do that division, if we should rearrange this, excuse me, my 2 equal signs in the same line, but if we should rewrite this as a mixed number, we would get 16 and a quarter. We know that a quarter is the same as 0.25. So that is going to be B right here, $16.25. Very simply though, so this is pretty much the general thing, right? Very simply though, it is okay to do this 3/4 over 100 times 500. That's it. 100 into itself, 1, 100 into 500, that's going to be 5. And then you could have said, okay, 3/4 is the same as 3.25, and multiply that by your answer here, which is 5, and you would still get the correct answer. All right, and that is it for, oh, this looks nasty. That is it for our 5th episode for this week. The end of episode 25. I hope that you will join us next week for episodes 26 to 30. It's goodbye from here. Let me know in the comments how this week has been with the questions. If you can get a hold of the paper, go ahead and do that. You can work the questions ahead and then come here to actually just check and look for different ways you can work the questions. All right, I'll see you next week.